Annie O'Gara. Annie is one of our most beloved activists and most active activists in Shafid Palestine campaign and Shafid Coalition against Israeli apartheid.
Thank you. And before I start, I'd like to welcome comrades from Sheffield, from Halifax, and our comrades also from Chesterfield. And as you can see, coaches are still arriving. And can we give a shout out, please? Coventry. Yeah, we've mentioned Coventry, but let's mention Coventry again. Please shout out for the people on the bridge with the banner drop. They're staying there the whole time. So, behind Israel's slaughter of women, men and children, which Madeleine described with such effect in her short address to us, stands the British government. The Gazan people are being erased by weapons whose components are supplied to Israel by this government, acting in full and complete knowledge of the consequences of what they're doing. The Labour government has made itself not just complicit in genocide, but an active participant in genocide. Now, the basic facts. The UK has got a framework, set of rules for arms sales, and it's really, really clear. These must cease if there is a clear risk that these weapons could be used in serious violations of international law. David Lammy accepted that there is such a clear risk, but then he went and made an exception, the notorious F-35 carve-out, which exempted this lethal jet. As a result, the Palestinian legal organisation Al-Haq and GLAN, the Global Legal Action Network, have taken the UK government to court. Okay. Before I carry on, could the people over there... Sorry, this is getting a bit of interference. Can the people by the roadside move away to let the newcomers arrive? Can you move in to the centre of the rally? Let our two coach friends, lots of coaches who have just arrived. Walsall, Birmingham, Manchester, just arriving, fantastic. Move right in, everybody, please. Move right in. Please move right in. Please move in, move in, move in. There are more people still coming, so please fill the space here, the safe space, so that people are not standing by the road, which is extremely fast and extremely dangerous, and we want everybody to be safe. So welcome to everybody who's just arrived. It's fantastic. There are so many groups from all over the region joining us today outside this factory. So I was just mentioning that because the UK knows what it's doing in its exports of lethal weapons to Israel, knows that it runs not just a risk, but there is evidence of violations of international law, Al-Haq and GLAN, the Global Legal Action Network, have taken the UK government to court. Unbelievably, the lawyers for the government argued, quote, there is no tenable view that genocide has occurred or is occurring. And they said, complete lies. And they said that Israel showed no intent to commit a genocide. Unbelievable. And now, as we wait for the outcome of that case, the civil service has spoken out. Now, the civil service is a professional body known for its caution, arguably the most conservative with a small c professional body that there is. Very prim, very proper. Mark Smith, who was the lead officer on the desk deciding if arms could be sold or not sold to a specific place, resigned from his post, saying that the ministers in the Foreign and Commonwealth Office were abusing the government's own code. He gave an example of ministers sending him a report back and saying, "Mark, can you make it a bit less stark, please?" And Mark Smith resigned, but he did not go quietly. Listen to what he said. "Ministers create a facade of legitimacy while allowing the most egregious crimes against humanity to take place. What I witnessed," he said, "was not just moral failure, but conduct that I believe crossed the threshold into complicity with war crimes. The time for silence is over. Do not allow ministers to trade human lives for political expediency. The time for accountability is now." Very recently, 300 other Foreign Office staff have raised similar concerns about potential UK complicity in genocide. They've cited what they've called stark disregard by the government for international law, and they've gone even further than Mark Smith, saying that the UK is contributing to, quote, "the erosion of global norms," i.e. the ripping up of international law. And these are incredibly powerful accusations, and you'd think they would be taken seriously coming from this organisation. But these civil servants were told that if they profoundly disagree with government policy, they could consider resigning. Well, maybe they should consider that option, since the clear message is that the government will not listen. And now we hear those same ministers have decided that there will be still more arms manufacture in the UK and still more arms manufacture here. And we say Sheffield doesn't want it. All the groups across the region who are with us, we don't want it.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.